chosen one, God says this is a setup. Do not make this mistake emergency. Listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal is not small, and if you turn away now, you may miss something that could shift your entire life in ways you have been praying for. This is a setup, not for your harm, but for your elevation. And the mistake I am warning you about could delay what I have already prepared for you. I am speaking directly to your spirit because you have been confused, and that confusion is not accidental. You are standing at a turning point where one wrong reaction can close a door that was meant to open for you. Stay with this moment because I am uncovering the truth you need to see clearly. Type Amen to affirm. This is what the setup means. It means the situation around you has been carefully arranged, not by chance, not by coincidence, but by design. What looks like pressure, rejection, delay, or even betrayal is not the final story. It is a test of your response, and your response will determine whether you step into what I have prepared or step away from it. The mistake I am warning you about is reacting in fear, anger, or doubt when everything seems uncertain. That reaction will distort your vision and cause you to misread what is actually happening. You have been feeling something is off, and you are right. But what you are sensing is not danger in the way you think, it is transformation. I am moving things around you, removing what cannot go with you, and placing you in positions that will stretch you. The setup is uncomfortable, because growth always is. But if you choose to panic or walk away, you will interrupt the process I have already begun in your life. Right now, I need you to slow down and not rush into decisions. There is an urgency in your emotions, but that urgency is not coming from me. It is coming from fear, trying to push you into making a mistake before you fully understand what is happening. I am asking you to pause, to breathe, and to trust that I am still in control even when things feel chaotic. The setup requires patience, not panic. Within your heart, there has been a quiet knowing that something bigger is unfolding. You have felt it in moments of stillness, even when everything around you seemed uncertain. That knowing is me. I have been guiding you, preparing you, and positioning you for what is ahead. But now comes the moment where you must choose whether you will trust that guidance or let fear take over. Before you continue, take a second and show your faith by liking this video, because this moment is not random, and your support helps keep this truth reaching those who need it most. The mistake many make in moments like this is assuming that difficulty means something is wrong. But I tell you, difficulty often means something is being built. What feels like a setback is actually a setup for a breakthrough. What feels like silence is actually preparation. What feels like loss is actually protection. You must not judge the situation by how it looks on the surface. I am protecting you from something you cannot yet see. There are paths you wanted to walk that would have led you into harm, into pain, into delay. So I allowed certain doors to close, certain people to step away, and certain plans to fall apart. Not because I abandoned you, but because I am guiding you towards something better. The setup includes both removal and redirection. There is also something important you must understand. Not everyone around you is meant to go where you are going. Some people are part of your past, not your future. If you hold on to them out of fear or comfort, you will make the mistake I am warning you about. You will delay your own blessing by refusing to release what I am removing. Type 1111 if you believe. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. I see your struggles, your doubts, and your moments of weakness. But I also see your heart, your desire to grow, and your willingness to listen. That is why I am speaking to you now. I do not want you to miss what I have prepared because of a single wrong decision. The setup is precise. Every delay, every encounter, every shift in your life has a purpose. Even the things that hurt you were shaping you. Even the things that confused you were teaching you. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for what is about to happen next. But the next step depends on your response in this moment. Do not react emotionally. Do not make decisions based on temporary feelings. What you feel right now is not permanent, but the consequences of your actions could be. I am asking you to rise above the noise, above the pressure, and above the fear. See with clarity, not with emotion. There is a blessing attached to this setup, and it is closer than you think. But blessings often come disguised as challenges. If you reject the challenge, you reject the blessing. If you walk away too soon, you miss what was meant for you. This is why I am calling this an emergency. Not because something bad is about to happen, but because something powerful is at risk of being missed. You are stronger than you think. You are more prepared than you realize. Everything you have gone through has been leading to this moment. Do not let fear convince you otherwise. Stand firm, stay steady, trust me, even when it is hard. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There are things shifting behind the scenes that you cannot yet see, and those unseen movements are working in your favor. If you could see everything I see, you would not be afraid at all. The mistake I warned you about is subtle, and that is why so many fall into it. It does not always look like failure or rebellion. Sometimes it looks like giving up quietly, like choosing comfort over growth, or like staying in a place that no longer aligns with where I am taking you. You convince yourself that you are being safe, but in truth, you are stepping away from the very thing you have been praying for. This is why I am speaking with urgency, because the danger is not always obvious. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You have been asking me for change, for elevation, for something new to enter your life. And now that I am bringing that change, part of you feels unsettled. That feeling is not a sign to stop. It is a sign that you are moving beyond what is familiar. Growth always feels uncomfortable before it feels rewarding. The setup is designed to stretch you so that you can hold what is coming. There are moments when you will feel like you are losing control. But understand this clearly. You are not losing control. You are being repositioned. I am moving you from a place of limitation into a place of expansion. The old structure of your life cannot support the new level I am taking you to. That is why things feel unstable right now. It is not collapse, it is reconstruction. The people around you may not understand what you are going through. Some may question your choices. Some may even doubt you. But their understanding is not required for your obedience. I did not call them to this path. I called you. If you wait for everyone to agree before you move, you will remain stuck in a place I already asked you to leave. There is also a temptation rising within you to return to what feels familiar. It may not have been right for you, but it was comfortable. It gave you a sense of control, even if it limited you. That pull is strong because it feels safe. But going back now would be the mistake I warned you about. You cannot step into what I have prepared while holding on to what I have already asked you to release. I am asking you to trust my timing, not your timing, not the timing of those around you, but mine. I see the full picture. I know what is ahead. And I know exactly when to place you in the right position. What feels like delay is actually alignment. I am aligning people, opportunities, and circumstances so that when you step forward, everything will connect the way it should. You may feel tired from the waiting, and I understand that. But do not confuse waiting with being forgotten. I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked you. I am working on things that require precision. Rushing them would cause more harm than good. So, I am asking you to remain steady, even when you feel weary. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is something important about this setup that you must hold on to. It is not just about where you are going, but who you are becoming. I am shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing your mind. If I gave you everything right now, without this preparation, you would not be able to sustain it. The process is necessary. Some of the pressure you feel is coming from expectations, both your own and from others. You feel like you need to have everything figured out, like you need to make the perfect decision right now. But I am telling you, you do not need to have all the answers in this moment. You only need to stay connected to me and move one step at a time. There is also a shift happening in your perspective. You are starting to see things differently, even if you cannot fully explain it. Situations that once felt overwhelming are beginning to lose their power over you. That is not by accident. I am changing the way you see so that you can move with clarity instead of confusion. The enemy wants you to react quickly, to make decisions out of emotion, to choose based on fear. Because if you act in haste, you will miss the wisdom I am trying to give you. That is why I keep calling you to slow down. There is strength in stillness. There is clarity in patience. You are not alone in this. Even when you feel isolated, even when it seems like no one understands, I am with you. I am guiding you through every step. I am protecting you from things you cannot see. And I am opening doors that no one can close. You may not see the door yet, but it is already there. The setup also includes moments of testing, not to break you, but to reveal what is inside you. When pressure comes, what you truly believe is exposed. This is your opportunity to choose faith over fear, trust over doubt, obedience over hesitation. Every time you choose correctly, you move closer to what I have prepared. Do not underestimate the importance of small decisions. The way you respond today will shape what happens tomorrow. The words you speak, the thoughts you entertain, the actions you take, all of it matters. This is not just a big moment. It is made up of many small moments that build upon each other. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is something powerful waiting for you on the other side of this. Something that will make sense of everything you have been through. Something that will show you that none of your struggles were wasted, but you must stay the course. You must resist the urge to step away when things feel uncertain. I am building something in your life that cannot be easily shaken. That requires a strong foundation. And that foundation is being formed right now, in this very moment. It may not look impressive, it may not feel exciting, but it is necessary. What is built on a strong foundation will last. You are closer than you think. Even though it feels like there is still a long way to go, you are nearer to your breakthrough than you realize. Do not lose focus now. Do not give up now. Do not make a decision that will take you away from what I have already set in motion, because if your mindset remains the same, you will not be able to step fully into what I have arranged for you. Transformation is not just external, it begins inside your heart and mind. There have been moments recently where you felt unsure of yourself. You questioned your decisions, your direction, and even your worth. That feeling did not come from me. That feeling came from the pressure of transition. When you are between where you were and where you are going, everything can feel unclear. But that does not mean you are lost. It means you are in the middle of becoming. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. I am removing old patterns from your life, patterns that once felt normal but were quietly holding you back. These patterns showed up in your thinking, in your reactions, and even in the way you allowed others to treat you. You are not meant to carry those patterns into your next level. That is why they are being exposed now, not to shame you, but to free you. You may notice that certain habits are becoming uncomfortable for you. Things you once tolerated no longer feel right. Conversations that once felt easy now feel draining. This is not confusion, this is growth. I am realigning your spirit so that it matches the future I have for you. And that future requires a different version of you. There is also a shift happening in your relationships. Some connections are becoming distant, not because you did something wrong, but because your path is changing. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next season. Holding on to them out of fear of being alone will only slow you down. Trust that the right people will meet you where I am taking you. Type 555 to affirm. You have been given discernment, and now you must use it. Not every opportunity is meant for you, even if it looks good on the surface. Not every voice around you carries truth, even if it sounds convincing. This is where many make the mistake. They move too quickly, without seeking clarity, and they step into things that were never meant for them. I am asking you to listen more closely, not to the noise around you, but to the quiet guidance within you. I speak in stillness, not in chaos. When you feel rushed, pressured, or confused, that is not my voice leading you. My direction brings peace, even when the path is challenging. Learn to recognize that difference. There is something else you must be aware of. The closer you get to what I have prepared, the stronger the distractions will become. You may suddenly find yourself overwhelmed with options, responsibilities, or emotions. It will feel like everything is pulling at your attention, but not all of it is important. Some of it is meant to pull you away from your focus. Stay centered. Do not allow yourself to be scattered. Focus on what I have placed directly in front of you. You do not need to solve everything at once. You only need to remain faithful in what is right here, right now. That is how you move forward without losing your direction. There will also be moments where you feel like nothing is happening, like everything has slowed down, like the progress has stopped. But I tell you this, those moments are not empty, they are full of preparation. Just because you do not see movement does not mean there is no movement. I am working in ways that are not always visible to you. You must learn to trust beyond what you can see. Faith is not about having proof before you move. It is about trusting me even when you do not have all the answers. That is the level I am calling you to. A deeper trust, a stronger belief, a steadier heart. The setup is also teaching you patience, not the kind of patience that waits passively, but the kind that remains steady while moving forward step by step. You are learning to hold your peace even when things feel uncertain. You are learning to stay grounded even when emotions try to rise. Do not underestimate how important this is. The ability to remain calm in the middle of change will protect you from making rushed decisions. It will allow you to see clearly when others cannot. It will keep you aligned when everything around you feels unstable. You are also being taught to rely on me, not on external validation. In the past, you may have looked to others for confirmation, for approval, for reassurance. But now, I am calling you to a place where my voice is enough, where you trust what I have placed within you without needing constant confirmation from outside. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. This is where your strength is growing, quietly, steadily, deeply. Even when you do not feel strong, you are becoming stronger. Even when you doubt yourself, I am building confidence within you. This process is shaping you into someone who can carry what is coming without being shaken. There is a blessing attached to your obedience in this moment, not just a temporary reward, but something lasting, something that will impact your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. But that blessing is connected to your willingness to stay aligned, to listen, and to trust. You are not being asked to be perfect. You are being asked to be willing to listen, willing to adjust, willing to move when I guide you. That willingness is what keeps you in alignment with what I have prepared. Do not let fear convince you that you are not ready. You are more ready than you think. Everything you have experienced has been preparing you for this. Even the hard moments, even the painful ones, they all had a purpose. Nothing was wasted. Now you stand at a place where your next step matters. Not because it has to be perfect, but because it needs to be guided. Stay connected to me, stay aware, stay present. It shows me that your heart is still open, that you are still willing to listen, and that you are ready to understand what this setup is truly shaping inside you. What you are becoming is just as important as what you are about to receive. There is a deeper layer to this moment that you must not overlook. The setup is not only preparing your circumstances, it is refining your identity. I am teaching you to see yourself differently, not through the lens of your past, not through the opinions of others, but through the truth of who I created you to be. If you continue to carry an old identity into a new season, you will struggle to accept the very blessings meant for you. Type 333 to claim peace. You have carried doubts about your worth for a long time. There were moments when you questioned if you were truly capable, if you were truly chosen, if you truly deserved something better. Those thoughts did not come from me. They came from experiences that tried to define you. But I am breaking those definitions now. You are not limited by what you have been through. This is why the pressure has increased. It is not to break you, it is to reveal your strength. Pressure shows you what you are made of. It exposes both your fears and your faith. And in this moment, you are being given the opportunity to choose which one will lead you. If you allow fear to lead, you will step away from what is meant for you. But if you choose faith, you will walk directly into it. There is something important happening with your vision. You are beginning to see beyond immediate circumstances. You are starting to understand that what is happening now is connected to something greater. This awareness is part of the setup. I am expanding your perspective so that you no longer react to small moments as if they are the final outcome. You are learning to see the bigger picture. Type 888 if you believe something big is coming. You have also been learning to let go of control. This has not been easy for you. You have wanted to know exactly what is coming, exactly how things will unfold, exactly when everything will change. But I have not given you all the details, not because I want to keep you in the dark, but because I want you to trust me, not just the plan. Trust grows when you move forward without having every answer. There are moments when you feel like stepping back, like pausing everything, like protecting yourself from disappointment. That instinct comes from past experiences where things did not go as expected. But this moment is not the same as those moments. What I am doing now is different. If you pull back out of fear, you may miss the very thing you have been waiting for. You must understand that the setup includes both challenge and opportunity at the same time. They exist together. The challenge tests your response, while the opportunity rewards your obedience. If you focus only on the challenge, you will miss the opportunity. But if you stay aware, you will recognize both and respond correctly. There is also a shift happening in your confidence. It may not feel strong yet, but it is growing. You are beginning to trust your own decisions more. You are beginning to listen to your inner guidance instead of constantly second-guessing yourself. This is important because where I am taking you, you will need to stand firm in your choices. You are not meant to move through life unsure of yourself. You are meant to walk with quiet confidence, knowing that you are guided. That does not mean you will never feel doubt. It means you will not let doubt control your actions. You will acknowledge it, but you will not follow it. The environment around you may still feel uncertain. There may still be unanswered questions, unresolved situations, and shifting circumstances. But do not let that shake you. Stability does not come from what is around you. It comes from what is within you. And I am building that stability inside you right now. There is a reason why you are being asked to slow down instead of rushing forward. It is because clarity is forming. When you move too quickly, you miss details that matter. When you slow down, you begin to see things that were hidden before. You begin to understand the timing, the direction, and the purpose behind what is happening. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are also learning the value of patience in a new way. Not as waiting without action, but as moving with awareness. You are learning to take steps without forcing outcomes. You are learning to trust that what is meant for you will come together at the right time. There is something powerful about the position you are in right now. You are not at the beginning anymore, but you have not fully reached the outcome yet. You are in the middle. And the middle is where transformation happens. It is where your faith is tested, your strength is built, and your character is refined. Do not underestimate this phase. It may not feel as exciting as the beginning or as rewarding as the end, but it is essential. Without this phase, what is coming would not have the same meaning or the same stability. Everything you are experiencing right now is preparing you to receive and sustain what is ahead. There is also protection in this setup. I am not only guiding you towards something, I am also guarding you from things that could harm you. Some delays have been protection, some closed doors have been protection, some changes have been protection. Even when you did not understand it, I was watching over you. You may not see all the ways I have protected you, but one day you will look back and understand. You will see how certain things did not happen for a reason. You will see how certain paths were not meant for you, and you will be grateful that I intervened. Right now, your focus should not be on what you have lost, but on what is being prepared. Shift your attention from the past to the present. Stay aware of what is unfolding right now. Because the present moment holds the key to your next step. You are not behind, you are not late, you are exactly where you need to be. Every step, every delay, every change has brought you to this point. Trust that nothing has been wasted, everything has been part of the setup. There is a quiet shift happening in your awareness. You are starting to recognize patterns that you once ignored. You are seeing behaviors, both in yourself and in others, with more clarity. This is part of the setup. I am opening your eyes so that you do not walk blindly into situations that are not meant for you. The more you see, the better you will choose. Type 666 to declare clarity. You must understand that clarity is a form of protection. When you see clearly, you do not fall easily into traps. When you understand the nature of a situation, you are less likely to react impulsively. This is why I am slowing certain things down. I am giving you the space to observe, to reflect, and to recognize what is real and what is not. There are people who may try to influence your decisions during this time. Some will mean well, but their perspective will not align with your path. Others may not have your best interest at heart. This is why you must rely on the discernment I am giving you. Do not accept every opinion as truth. Weigh what you hear carefully. Type 444 if you trust God's plan. The mistake I warned you about earlier is still present, and it becomes more subtle as you move forward. It can show up as impatience, as overthinking, or even as trying to force outcomes. You may feel like you need to make something happen just to feel progress, but forced movement is not guided movement. When you force, you step outside of alignment. There is strength in waiting with intention. Not waiting out of fear, but waiting with awareness. This kind of waiting allows you to move at the right time instead of the wrong time. It allows you to act with clarity instead of confusion. You are being trained to move with purpose, not pressure. You may also feel moments where your energy shifts unexpectedly. Some days you feel strong and confident. Other days you feel uncertain and tired. This is part of the process. Growth is not a straight line, it moves in waves. What matters is not how you feel in each moment, but how you respond. Do not let temporary emotions control permanent decisions. This is where many make the mistake. They feel overwhelmed for a moment and make a choice that carries long-term consequences. You must learn to pause when emotions rise. Give yourself space before you act. That space will protect you. There is also something important happening with your focus. You are being called to simplify. Not everything requires your attention. Not everything deserves your energy. If you try to hold on to everything, you will feel scattered and overwhelmed. But when you focus on what truly matters, you move with clarity. I am teaching you to prioritize differently, to let go of what is unnecessary and to hold on to what is essential. This will not only bring you peace, but it will also make your path clearer. When your focus is clear, your direction becomes clear. You are also being reminded that you do not have to carry everything alone. There are burdens you have been holding on to that were never meant to stay with you. Release them. Trust that I can handle what you cannot. When you try to carry everything yourself, you become exhausted and distracted. Rest is also part of this setup. Not just physical rest, but mental and emotional rest. You need moments where you step back, where you breathe, where you reconnect with yourself. These moments are not wasted time, they are necessary for your strength. There is a deeper level of trust being built between you and me, not the kind of trust that depends on visible results, but the kind that remains even when things are unclear. This trust will carry you through future moments where certainty is not immediately available. It will keep you steady. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. You are also beginning to understand that not every delay is a denial. Some things take time because they need to be built properly. If they come too quickly, they will not last. I am not interested in giving you something temporary. I am preparing something that will remain. There is also a shift in your resilience. You are becoming less shaken by small disruptions. Things that once would have thrown you off balance no longer have the same effect. This is growth. This is strength forming within you, and this strength will support you in what is ahead. The setup is also teaching you to be present, not stuck in the past, not overly focused on the future, but aware of what is happening now. The present moment holds the instructions you need. When you stay present, you do not miss important details. There may be moments when you question whether you are moving in the right direction. That is natural, but do not let that question turn into doubt. Use it as a moment to reconnect, to listen, to realign. Doubt becomes dangerous only when it leads you away from trust.